What would you say is the most critical piece of data that businesses should be looking and using within their garages at the moment?
What I would want to start off with really is just giving people a little bit of clarity about what workshop efficiency is. It's a bit of a buzzword. We hear it spoken about a lot. We can't influence directly the efficiency. It's an output, as we were talking earlier. But we need to understand that in very basic, simple terms, productivity is the time that you invoice on a job against the time that the technician spent. So 2 hours invoiced, 2 hours taken is 100% productive. Utilization is your amount of time that you spend available hours. So for example, if you do an 8-hour day, how much of those 8 hours are you actually clocked onto jobs? Those are the only two things that you can influence directly to actually impact your workshop efficiency. So if you have a technician, for example, who's really, really productive, i.e. he's doing jobs quicker than the time that's being invoiced, but his utilization is low, that's a system or a process error because you're not feeding him with enough work. So the gain that he's making by getting that job done quickly, he's then standing around waiting for another job. If it's the other way around and you've got high utilization and low productivity, it's very likely that you've either got an apprentice or you've got someone who a bit out of their depth on a job and they need a bit of training, so you've highlighted a training area. Or it could actually be something totally out of their control and we're not selling enough hours in the first place. Or it could be that technicians come to the front of house and said, I need a bit more time on this, but the front of house aren't doing their job in selling and upselling that time. So we don't use it to kind of crack the whip, so to speak. What we use it for is to identify areas of improvement and processes that perhaps can be improved, training that can be given. I think we just need to be aware of
what it means,
yeah,
how to
absolutely.
practically use it.
Yeah.